Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to scream and shout and do a crazy weird intro, but you do like complaining about the volume being too loud. I have this amazing tip that I learnt through years of wizardry and studying sorcery, and that's turn your volume down and prepare your anuses because you're about to watch an Anima video. Wow! Hello, how are you guys doing today? My name is Anima and today we've got a live Pokemon ORAS Wifi battle for you all, this time against Chopper, otherwise known as Gentle Swalot. Your links will be in the description down below, so do check them out, folks, if you are so inclined. There'll be a question of the day at the end of the video where I ask you guys all kinds of weird and wacky shit and see how you respond. Feel free to leave a like at the end of the video after watching if you enjoyed it. Of course, you could also be a complete and utter rebel and give that like button a little massage right now, and I would not complain. In fact, I would congratulate you on your really brave and horrendous, amazing, magnificent, admirable, rebellious nature. So let's hit Music 7, battle start, party Pokemon, and see what everybody's brought to the table. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, so he's brought a Sceptile, Gyarados, isn't you? And Weavile is BL. But we'll see how we go. We will see how we go. And Empoleon too. Okay, we'll just see. We'll just see how this goes, but we might get our ass kicked because we're not really prepared to deal with Gyarados. To be honest, we're really not prepared to deal with Gyarados, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So, anyway, let me let you know who I have brought. I have brought Magenta, the Aerodactyl, Thynon, the Espeon, Constance, the Donphan, Ariamis, the Empoleon, Matilda, the Arcanine, and Beast, the Gudra. So, looking at his team, potential leads, Donphan, Crobat, or even Weavile. Donphan or Empoleon can set up rocks. I'm amused at the fact that we both have a Donphan Empoleon core. That's pretty interesting. I think he'll predict me to lead with Donphan, so he's probably going to lead with something that isn't something that can counter that nicely, and that's either Gyarados or Sceptile. Honestly, I'd like to lead with my Empoleon. I'd like to lead with my Gudra. I'd like to lead with so many things. I really deeply would. But I think at this stage I'm... who to lead with? Oh, I don't really know. I really don't know. I think I'm actually going to lead with my Empoleon. That seems to be a good decision. Let's lead with Empoleon because that is my rock setter. And he doesn't quite know that yet. So... yeah, I mean, he might know, because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know who I'd guess to be the rock setter if I saw Donphan and Empoleon. I think I'd just cry. Yeah, I think I'd just cry. Yeah, crying, that sounds like a me response, I think. Yes, that makes sense. Anyway, out comes the Crobat, as we do lead with Ariamis. Honestly, this thing cannot touch us, which is absolutely brilliant. But it's probably going to go for the Taunt, because Crobat leads like to do that. So what we're going to do is just go straight for the Ice Beam, try and nab some super effective damage, as he will inevitably taunt and try and stop us from setting up our rocks. It's totally fine. We saw that coming, thankfully. We're going to give the Ice Beam and just quickly do a buttload of damage to this thing, so that's pretty damn nice. Oh, the damage! He does have Black Sludge, so I am expecting a Roost. What we're going to do is go for the Scald on the follow-up, because he really can't touch me. So he's going to go for the U-turn, that's fine. We're going to go for the Scald right now. Try and get a burn on something, be nice and cheeky like that. Probably going to go into his own Empoleon to quad resist the Ice Beam. Gyarados is too risky, I think. If I have Scald, it's a bit too risky. And Empoleons will run Scald because they want to burn your shit. So we're going to go for that Scald. We're going to go see Shrimp, which is going to be a shiny red Gyarados. Oh no. Just going to be a normal Gyarados. Okay, let's go for the Scald. Bit risky because I could get the burn and he'd be kicking himself if I got it. I don't, but it is a bulky dose with Intimidate. But the fact that he brought it in does kind of suggest that it has Earthquake, but it has leftovers. I'm not really sure. But that didn't do an awful lot of damage. I'm a bit worried about it though. I think it's going to dance or something. So I'm going to do... oh no, I can't because I'm taunted. I can't roar. Okay, that sucks. I'm not completely sure what to do because I don't want it to dance. And looking at his team, the obviously Mega is Sceptile because this thing has lefties, so we can't assume anything weird there. Will you have Earthquake? I think he might be sub DD. So I'm just gonna go for another Scald. No, it's T-Wave. Oh, it's definitely a defensive one then. We're just gonna go for the Scald. It's got T-Wave. I don't think it has EQ. Burn it. Oof, not gonna burn it at all. That does kind of stink, but I don't think he can actually do anything to me. Because if he has T-Wave, I really feel he's just like some defensive set. So my taunt has finally worn off. What we're gonna do is go for the Stealth Rock. Gyarados can taunt too, I think. But he is actually going to withdraw, just looking in a panic at his team roster, seeing if he has any bloody rapid spinners, a magic bouncer. So out comes Chimney Bollocks, my fucking life. We're going to, unfortunately, suffer from that. So I don't think he's going to Mega Evolve straight away because I have Ice Beam and that'll one-shot him. I don't think he's going to go for Dragon Pulse. I think he's going to go for a... I think he's going to go for a grass type move, I think, or Focus Blast actually. I think he's probably going to go for Focus Blast. I mean, ultimately this thing can only do so much to me. This thing can only do so much and I can do quite a lot to it. I think what I'm going to do is I really want to go for an Ice Beam. I really deeply want to go for an Ice Beam. I do, but I just don't think he's going to Mega Evolve. I think that would be really silly. I don't think he's going to Mega Evolve. Let's see what he's... let's see his options. So, Grass move or Focus Blast. I am expecting Focus Blast. But even so, nobody really wants to take that. I want to go into my Goodra fairly badly. I do want to go into my Goodra. I feel like that would be a great shot. I want to go into Goodra. I don't want to take a Focus Blast. I want to go into my Goodra. I don't want to take a Focus Blast. I want to go into my Goodra. I do. You know, I'm gonna go into my Goodra, I think. Yeah, let's go into Goodra. Let's go into Goodra. I took a bloody long time making that decision, didn't I? But we're gonna go into Goodra. I think Focus Blast is coming. No idea. Could even be physical. If he Mega Evolves, I'm gonna like flip my shit. Yeah, there's Focus Blast. Thank fucking Christ! Okay. Okay, what we're gonna do now is... Do Goodras even learn Ice Beam? I feel like they do. I think he's gonna have Dragon Pulse, of course, because he's a Sceptile. I don't know if he's gonna go for it now, though, because if I go for my Dragon move, obviously it'll be super effective if he Mega Evolves. I will beat this, though. I will beat him in this kind of matchup. I will beat him in this matchup. But I think the safest play right now is to go for a Focus Blast of my own. That's what I think, because I think his Empoleon is going to come in. So we're just going to go for that. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we land our Focus Blast. I know he missed his, but we do see the Empoleon. Let's land it. We do land it! Oh! My Goodra's been to Specsavers! Oh, we do, like, all the fucking damage. Oh, not only do we land it, but we get a crit as well. That is absolutely monstrous. What we're going to do now is we're going to go for, I do believe I outspeed an Empoleon easily enough. We're going to go for a Flamethrower because it will take it out at this range. That crit was certainly important, but I would have gone for a second Focus Blast afterwards. But I do believe that's flavoured his decision to stay in and sack the Empoleon. But either way, we've managed to get rid of this gigantic wall to my Goodra. So out comes Baby 5, which is the Weavile. And I don't like this because, of course, it's a threat. I think my safest switch is Matilda. I think the knockoff is coming. Knockoff will hurt me a lot. I want to go for Flamethrower, to tell you the truth, because I think my Arcanine is really obvious. I think my Arcanine switch is really obvious, so I think knockoff is coming. But I do want my Goodra to be at good health for dealing with Sceptile. Which means I don't want to lose my Assault Vest, but if it means doing a chunk of damage to this Weavile, I really do feel the knockoff coming. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower. Oh, bollocks. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, I should have gone to Arcanine. Yeah. Oh, take it, Beast. Take it. Oh. Damn. Okay, well, that was a risky play. It was a risky play. At least we find out this thing is most certainly Life Orb. We're going to go into our Arcanine now. At least we get a free switch. Unfortunately, my rocks are not up, which sucks. But Icicle Crash, so it's a bred Weavile. I think that's only a Gen 6 thing. No, I think that's only an ORAS thing that you can get that. So I do expect Donphan to come out right now. What we're going to do is go for the Will-O-Wisp to cripple the Donphan. Weavile is pretty much forced out. So Baby 5 is going to withdraw, and out comes Donphan. Hopefully we can land our Will-O-Wisp to score a burn on this thing, because honestly, yeah, we do. We managed to get the burn. We're not defensive Arcanine, we just have Will-O-Wisp to bluff that situation. But yeah, I am honestly expecting Stealth Rock / Earthquake right now. No Ghost on my opponent's team either. I'm kind of expecting Earthquake, but he can do a number of things right now. He could Earthquake, Knock Off, or Stealth Rock. If he Stealth Rocks, I can bring in Thainan, and I can bounce those back. If he knocks off, my Thainan is going to suffer. But in doing that, I can counter it with a Grass Knot. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to go into Thainan. I think that's going to be good. I'm scared of knockoff, but we're just going to do it. If we can get rocks up, that would be amazing. Fucking A! Yes! Thank you! So that's beautiful. We've managed to get rocks up on my opponent's side of the field. Oh, I love it. Okay, now what we're going to do is... I think Crobat might want to come in, or perhaps Sceptile. I think he needs this Donphan, so I think he's going to do something. I think he needs this Donphan. I think he needs this Donphan, so I do think he's going to switch. But I haven't gone for a safe play in a while, so I feel a bit conflicted. I'm just going to go for the Grass Knot. Let's just play it safe for now. Hopefully he just stays in. Bollocks. Out comes Crobat, I suspect. No, Shrimp, the Gyarados, of course. Pointy Stones. Gonna get the Intimidate off. Doesn't really do anything, of course, because I am an Espeon and I am a special attacker. This Grass Knot does a good chunk of damage, but that is so redonkulous. Obviously, he can't T-Wave us because we're Magic Bounce. I can't believe Espeon is in this too. I was just so impressed by it. What we're going to do now is go for a... I want to go for a Dazzling Gleam. I don't really think this thing can do too much to me. I'd like to go for a Psyshock. I would. I'd like to go for Psyshock. But I think Weavile might come in. But it's unnecessary rocks damage across the team. Fuck it, we're going to go for a Psyshock. Pardon me. So Thainan is going to go for the Psyshock. I feel a bit fearless, but I kind of shouldn't be. Shrimp is going to die. Okay, good. So that's the OU Pokemon taken care of on my opponent's team. Down goes Gyarados. That's amazing. That Intimidator is gone. And Thainan is here to put in some mad work right now. So, this thing can definitely have Pursuit. It definitely can. Sure, but I'm going to go into Matilda regardless. We're just going to go straight off into Matilda. Oh, can they even run Pursuit? I don't know. I don't know. Please don't take the piss out of me if I don't know everything, because that's very unfair. So we're going to get this Intimidate off. The cat is meowing. And here's the knockoff. Unfortunately, we're not justified, but that does such ferocious damage even after the Intimidate. So we've lost our Charcoal, which is very sad, but what we're going to do is go for... Yeah, we can't sit there and take hits from this thing forever. What we're going to do is just go for the E-Speed. As my opponent is going to draw Baby 5, going into Donphan, I suspect. Unfortunately, we have lost our Charcoal, so that stinks. But we're going to go for the Extreme Speed. Bang, 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 bang. That's going to do a whopping total of absolutely nothing. and we're going to get hit by the Rocky Helmet on top of that, but at least the Donphan is going to get burnt. I am very, very, very tempted to go for a Flare Blitz, but I would really, really like my Arcanine in good health. He could Stealth Rock. He could Stealth Rock, but I think what he wants to do is protect his Weavile. Is Arcanine dead on switch? That's 55 times 4, that's 200, so Arcanine's not dead on switching, which is neat. And the Weavile is Life Orb. I don't really know what my opponent is going to do. Could EQ, could Rapid Spin. Let's think. I think Constance can kind of contest with Donphan, with Weavile a bit. I really want to spin block, but I can't. I really don't want to take damage. I really want to block this Rapid Spin. I think the only way I can do this is if I Flare Blitz and die. I'm gonna do it. I really don't want him to get rid of my rocks. Okay, let's go. Oh, damn! Okay, well, fuck. Now the rocks are gone. I was hoping to die. I was hoping to die to that. But at least we've killed the Donphan. I was really hoping to die. But now I've lost my bloody E-speed against the Weavile. That sucks. Anyway, he can go into... Actually, Magenta outspeeds everything right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Magenta. Because even if Weavile wants to come out, I think I can live one Ice Shard at least. So out comes Chimney. The Sceptile. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Tough Claws Aerial Ace. It's a weak move, but it will be Tough Claws boosted, so that's what I'm hoping for. Come on, Magenta! I really need this thing to die. I need it to get one shot. Sceptile's defenses aren't amazing, but, you know, I don't know. Okay, come on, Magenta. I need you to one-shot this thing. I need you to one-shot it. Oh, dear. Okay, it's going to Mega Evolve as well, of course. Oh, my E-Speeder is dead. Okay. Okay, Magenta, come on. Bang, bang, kill it. Yes! Whew! Good shit! And now we're fast as fuck! Mega Aerodactyl, love you. Okay, good. I think we've put everything in range now. So out comes Baby 5. You can't kill me with an Ice Shard. I don't think. And I should just be able to kill it with an Aerial Ace at this point. It doesn't resist anything I do, right? Let's just fucking go for Aerial Ace. Ice Shard won't kill me, so my opponent is going to risk it. Go for the Icicle Crash. Baby 5 is going to get taken out with a critical hit. Does not matter. It's Tough Claws boosted. Stab. Aerodactyl's respectable attack stat. Down goes Weavile, and considering Weavile's paper thin defenses as well. So Crobat is going to come out. And yeah. Out comes Crobat. Good shit, Magenta. Good shit. We're going to go for the Stone Edge right now. Hopefully we land it and take this thing out. We play around a lot with accuracy on this team, but so here's Brave Bird. It's resisted, so it's fine. We're just gonna follow up with an Aerial Ace afterwards. After this, it can't really do much to us. It can cross poison and stuff. But yeah, let's try and go for another Stone Edge. What if this Crobat takes it back? What if? But yeah, no, let's just go for the Stone Edge. Eventually we'll land it, and we land it this time, so good stuff. Good shit, Magenta. Down goes the Crobat, and that is going to be the game. Thank you so much, Gentle Swalot, for the challenge, otherwise known as Chopper. Of course, your Twitter will be in the description down below, folks. Do check him out, especially if you enjoyed his performance in today's battle. Now we're going to edit scene on OBS. Make me all big. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, the shock right now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today's question of the day is going to be, right, aliens visit Earth, regardless of language and whatever. what would they say about what they saw? What do you think they would say? Okay, you're an alien and you've just visited Earth. No knowledge of it. What would you say? Yeah, think about that. Yeah, I know, I think it's kind of trivializing aliens, because I think aliens are probably way beyond our understanding of anything. And who says they speak English? Who says they speak in a way we can even understand? They might use brainwaves and stuff that's like stuff we don't. I always touch my hair when it gets all big. They might communicate in ways that we can't even comprehend, but yeah. Let me know your answers, of course. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye!